Hello everybody, I am Eve the Empath and this is my first live coming to you guys. Got up early this morning to do some readings for you. One card relationship live. So welcome if this is your first time here or first time watching me or anything else, please join in. Join in. Let's see. All right. We are going to start this thing off. We are going to start this thing off with Aquarius. So if you're an Aquarius, we're going to pull some cards. We're going to pull one card for you. Good morning. Let's see. We have Natalie in here. Thank you for watching. Exxon, is that Country 34? I'm sorry, Jeremiah 420. How are you guys doing today? Again, this is going to be the first card for our Aquarius. Let's get some love advice for our Aquarius. What is Spirit having for you guys today? We're going to start off with Healing Begins. Sounds like some of you guys are going through some relationship changes. Healing Begins. The color is blue. With that blue color, we are looking at the way you think, the way you feel, emotions. This is going to be tied to your throat chakra. So being able to speak up. What I'm getting from this card is it's time for you guys to start working on healing internally first. You're going to look inside that heart. You're going to look inside and see what the things were that triggered you. Okay. We're going to look at your relationships with female figures, maybe sisters and mothers. Hi there, my best friend Biggs, Diamond 24. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you guys. Tyler Young, thank you so much. Again, this is for our Aquariuses. We're doing healing. Healing begins. It's time for you to start that healing. Next on the list, we have our Leos. How many of you out there are Leos? Fire signs coming through. I'm a Leo. We're going to look at that energy today. Let's get a healing. Let's get a relationship card for our Leos. Okay. Confront. Looking in the mirror. Going inside. This is about illumination. This is about really learning how to heal within. This is going to be a card of higher dimensions. It's also tied to the number 18. If you break that down to 8 and 1, that's a 9. That means some of you guys are ending cycles, and I can tell you straight up, I am ending cycles. This last full moon was about the manifestation of ending cycles. Hello, Chance. Hello, Diamond. Thank you guys. Kyle, I'm glad to see you guys in here. So, Leos, again, you are ending cycles. It's time for change. Go inside, deal with the shit in your life so that you can heal. Next up on the list, we have our Capricorns. Do we have any Capricorns in the house? Let me know if you're a Capricorn so that we could pull up that healing energy, that relationship energy for you. Let's get going, Spirit Guides, Angels. What do we have for our beautiful Capricorns? What's in the realm for them today? What kind of messages do we have for those Caps? Those stubborn little Capricorns that like to get things done. Y'all know Capricorns are a funny little sign. They like to shake shit up. They have a beautiful imagination. Stubborn as hell. Them earth signs are stubborn. Talk about you too. You got to be careful. Let's see. Capricorn energy. What we got going on today? What we got going on? What do we have going on? Drakkar, thank you so much for joining. Love. G-Win, thank you so much for joining. I got to get that one off the ground, y'all. Let's see, for our Capricorn, listen, this card is about balance. It's about listening to the inside, your innermost secret. It's also a correlation to the High Priestess. For those who already understand about tarot, so your higher consciousness, this is also correlated to the color yellow. So your solar plexus, your confidence, your willpower, you're being called to listen to the inside, and not just listen with your ears, but listen with your whole being, to feel the vibration and everything else around you, to feel what others are saying, to not just hear to respond, but to listen. So in your relationships, stop being so quick to go off or to respond. Take the time to listen to what your partners, your friends, your children have to say. This is going to our Capricorns, y'all hard-headed, y'all don't listen. All right, next on the list we have our Virgos. Any Virgos in the house? Any Virgos in the house? Oh, hi, thank you for joining. Let's see, Virgos, what does Spirit have for you today? This is relationship reading, going really quickly, guys. Looking at the signs, getting that quick energy in. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you guys. This is my first live. I usually only do my readings on YouTube. So if you're not already following my channel, I am Eve the Empath over there. I do readings, any type of healing journeys, helping people get through that hump, understand themselves, and understand the people that's inside in their relationship circles, moms, kids, husbands, wives, poly, all that. We're here to make sure that you guys are straight. Look at this one hiding in the cut. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. What do we have going for these Virgos? Another earth sign. Any other earth signs? They got 3 that came out. So we're going to take the one on top. Solar plexus, you need to work on your confidence. You need to work on how you communicate. And this is also a number 3. This number correlates to, let me remember, the 3 is for, I can't remember, guys. I had a blank. It's okay. We're going to keep moving. All right. So solar plexus. When you get this card in your relationships, it's really about learning how to build a strong foundation. Some of you guys don't have a strong foundation in your relationships. You don't know how to build it. You go from person to person, a lot of codependency. So it's time to start learning how to depend on yourself and stop being so damn codependent. Learn how to appreciate the beauty that you have and stop looking for somebody else to fill your cup. That's what we have for our Virgos. Next up, we have Geminis. Those 2 signs. Everybody know a Gemini in their life. They're very eerie people. They have 2 totally distinct personalities. It's okay. I have a Gemini moon, so we just gonna roll with it, y'all know. Thank you guys for joining. Let's see. Is that Zoo? And then user 510229. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see all you guys as you come in. I appreciate you so much for joining. EWAT2022. Is Natalie cheating on Eli? Well, I am not doing those types of readings. This is an individual read, meaning I'm doing a collective for the whole Gemini for the relationship. But maybe on my next live, I can do one of those for you, okay? So continue to follow me so that you can get the notifications and we can tap into Eli and Natalie and see if it's some BS going on. But I will tell you this, if you feel like somebody cheating on you, 9 times out of 10 they are. Spirit has a funny way of showing you. True story. When my ex was cheating all over me, I was writing down the names of streets where the hoes he was talking to. So keep that in mind whenever you are faced with those types of questions. Okay, back to the Gemini. Gemini, what kind of energy are we getting for you today? What kind of love, relationship advice does Spirit have for you today? Let's see. Thank you so much for my top contributors. Thank you for my gifts. I appreciate you guys. This is the first time I have ever been on a live, so I appreciate you for chiming in so early, depending on where you come from. Take the lead. It's time for you to step out into the forefront in your relationships. This is also going to be relative if you're looking for work. So personal relationships, work relationships, it's time for you to come off the bench and step out into the forefront. It's somebody that you want, huh? It's somebody that you're looking for. Spirit says, go ahead and reach for what it is that you want. It's time to get what you want. Go ahead and put in that application. Go ahead and shoot your shot. It is time for you to stop sitting still. All right, next on the list, we have Scorpios. How many Scorpios we have out there? Y'all know Scorpios was crazy. Don't ever piss off a Scorpio. They gonna come back to get you every time. They have a very vindictive other side to them, and let me tell you, it is not pretty. Scorpios, water signs. Let's look at that water energy. Come on, Scorpio, come through for us today. Do we have any Scorpios out here today? Any Scorpios out here? Please go ahead and shout out your sign. Let's see if we can touch on you guys real quick. What we got going on out there? Anybody else out there? Scorpio? Scorpio energy. Let's see what we got. We have a Libra. Thank you, Libra. We got Scorpio coming in. Scorpio is on the forefront. Oh, why are you feeling sad? No sad faces. Everything is all good. Even when it don't feel good, we gonna learn some good things, okay? Good things, good vibes only. We only deal with high vibration up in here. Hello, it's Lena. What kind of sign are you? All right, Scorpio. Refusing to see. You might be blind, living in Neptune, taking time to look at things from rose-colored glasses. Spirit is saying it's time to open up that third eye, see with wisdom. It is time. Good morning, gorgeous 37. Hello, Pisces. You got you on the list coming up next. Razant, thank you so much for joining. Again, this is for our Scorpio. Time to see. Time to see. You're refusing to see. It means that you're looking at things and you're not looking at how they're supposed to be. You're looking at these from a skewed point of view, a skewed perspective. In this blue, with all this blue here, Spirit is saying that it's time for you to listen. Listen from your heart. Listen from the truth. Hey, Gemini, we just did you a few minutes ago. Gemini, it's time for you to take the lead. Spirit is saying for you that it is time for you to step out into that next thing. Go ahead and apply for that next job. Go ahead and apply for that next relationship, whatever it is that you want. It's your time. All right, so Libra, we haven't done you yet. You are in there kind of towards the back. So we'll catch you a little bit later, all right? Yeah. So this is again for our Scorpio. It's time for you to open your eyes and see. Now we're going to work on Cancer. Another water sign. We got any Cancers in here? Cancers. Emotional. You know, Cancers are more than just emotional. They're actually very intuitive. Cancers are driven. They are also really good at starting businesses. Cancers, if you ever break their heart, oh my God, they will fuck over you for the rest of your life, man. But if you have a Cancer that you don't fuck over, or they're really good and they haven't really been abused, they'll take good care of you. Cancers have a nurturing nature and they love to shower you with gifts and be good to you. All right, let's see who else we got here. Is that Cherie? I'm sorry. I have an anonymous. Hi, anonymous. What's your sign? I don't know who you are. All right, Cancer. Darkest fears. What are you afraid of? Nothing to be afraid of. Your darkest fears are actually about to be exposed. This last new moon was about cycles. So a lot of you have probably realized that there are a lot of cycles that are either coming to an end or you're about to take another round on that. So it sounds like and it feels like you guys are about to get a nice little illumination. It's time for you to understand in your relationship, you're about to deal with the shit that you're scared of. If you're afraid of being cheated on, guess what? You're about to deal with it. If you're afraid to take that commitment step, guess what? You're about to deal with it. It is time for you to stop being afraid. Open up your heart, open up your mind, and take the next step. All right, let's look at our Libras. I know I had a wonderful Libra coming through earlier. All right, Libra, with that balance. You guys are always in the midst of some sort of relationship issues going on. Not necessarily in a bad way, but if you have Libra as your sign, rising moon, or sun, your goal on this planet is to understand what it means to be in balance in your relationships. You lose yourself too easy, or you cut people off too easy. So learn what you can. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining. This is for our beautiful Libras. What is the message for our Libras today, Spirit? Thank you for coming through. Hello, El Papa and Silver. Is that Silver Natural Beauty? Guys, I can't see, but I probably should do better at seeing. But this is for our beautiful Libras. Let's see. Let's see. Libra's trying to pop out with a lot. We trying to do one card. We already did Leo. Let's see if I can recap after I care about this wonderful little Libras. We're going to look at our Libras. All right, Libras, we have shine. It's time to shine, baby. It is time to allow your light to shine. I love that. You're being illuminated in the area of the heart. So if you've been looking for love, baby, it's your time. If you've been looking for relationships, it is your time. If you are looking for all the things that have been missing, that's what I'm sensing for you. Everything that has been missing for the longest, you have been waiting to feel and see. Oh my God, baby, it's time to shine. So go ahead and take your time and learn. All right, open up that heart. Your heart's being illuminated. I love it. That's for our beautiful Libras. Next on the list, we got Aries. Virgo, you guys needed balance. It was balance for you guys. You needed to learn how to balance in your relationships. You say, what's next? We are working on Aries. Aries is next. Fire signs. Those fire signs are stubborn, y'all. I thought the earth signs were stubborn. I can't tell nothing to an earth sign because they don't want to hear that shit. None of it. All right, we have, did I do Pisces? No, actually Pisces is next to last. So we have about 3 more after Aries. Let's see. We are working on Aries. Fire energy. Come through, Aries. Go ahead and join in and let me see your sign. Let me see what sign we got coming in today, and let's get this relationship reading. This relationship reading is not just going to apply to your romantic relationships. This will apply to your familiar relationships as well as your work relationships. All right, it's time to move on, Aries. Moving on, if you're stuck in a cycle, if you find yourself repeating things, Spirit is saying it's time to actually spend some time with self. You see this man walking by himself. That's because it is time for him to reflect inward. It's time for you to see you from the inside out instead of looking for people to define who you are from the outside in. Okay, so it's time to move on. If you are questioning whether you should stay on that job or whether you should stay in that relationship, it's time to go. Let it go. Let it flow. Next on the list of the fire sign, Sagittarius. Let's come through, Sag. Any Sagittarius is on the house, in the house. Any Sagittarius is in the house. Oh, also, you got a number 8. That's the number of self, guys. So if you're seeing 8s out there, our dear Aries, understand that is for you. After I finish with everybody, if I have time, I will go through for you and give you another Leo. El Papa. Okay? So give me just a moment and I will get you squared away. Sagittarius, come through. Do we have any Sagittariuses on here? Hi, is it yhate.perks? I don't know, I can't see. Welcome, guys. I am glad to see you. Let's see. We got 2 that popped out for you. And actually, they kind of go hand in hand. So for you, seek the truth. Leo, that was for you as well. That card came out for you. Seek the truth. Detach. It's time to detach. Attachment issues is what I'm feeling from you for Sag. Thing is, Sag has an issue with commitment. A lot of times you guys will start something and not finish it, especially in relationships. When it comes time, you need to learn how to detach, to pull back your feelings and pour that energy back into yourself. You're being illuminated in your higher perspective. it is time to let go. If someone has passed on, because I see this dove here, and you're holding on to the memory of that death, baby, it's time to let that shit go. Not in a disrespectful way, but it's holding you back. It's weighing you down. So Sag, if you're feeling weighed down, it's time to let it go. Release that energy and seek the truth. Sometimes you forget that everything is relative. So you need to look at things from a perspective, a higher perspective, and understand that what it is that you are looking for is internal first. So spend time in meditation, spend time in nature, spend time trying to focus on the important things in your life so that you can get clarity and truth. It is time for you to detach. It is time for you to move on. It is time for you to seek truth. That is for our Sagittarius. Next on the list, we got Pisces. We had a Pisces in here asking when it's going to be my turn. Pisces, it's your turn. Come through. Let me see that Pisces energy. Pisces are so intuitive. So I truly believe that a lot of you guys already know how to do some reading. So don't be afraid to step into your power, Pisces. That's what I feel for you. Don't forget, your gut is one of the most important things you could ever listen to. Your gut is powerful. Thank you guys for joining. Wanda the Cookie. Hello, Scotty. I appreciate you for joining. I just did, Sag. Seek the truth and learn to detach. That's what came through for that beautiful Sag energy. I appreciate you. Scotty is my kid, y'all. He a grown-ass man, though. Yeah. So, Scotty, thank you for joining. I appreciate the likes and the loves. And from everybody, I appreciate you guys. So, again, we are working on that Pisces energy. Pisces, come through. Are you still with me, Pisces? I got you on this reading for your heart, for your relationships. Let's see what we got for our beautiful Pisces. It's Lena. Hello. Thank you so much for the love. All right, here we go. Win or lose. This is a card of choices. So either you're going to go all in or you're going to go home. Spirit is saying that it's time. It's no more riding the fence, straddling the fence. This card came out yesterday for my sister when I was doing a reading for her. Heart is right in the middle, dagger going into the ground. With this blue in the background, it's telling you that it's time to look at things from an intellectual point of view. It's time to listen to spirit, to hear things, to get more clarity. Win or lose, it's here for you. Also, number 5, it's time for change, baby. So make decisions. Stop straddling the fence. Somebody else got a card like that. It's time to make decisions. So come through, Pisces. It means that you are going to choose either left or right, but either way, you're going to win or lose. But the other thing in this message Spirit was saying is stop making everything a win or lose situation. Spirit was saying that you needed to take time to breathe and look at things from a whole perspective instead of giving ultimatums. That's the word. You stop giving ultimatums to people. Start letting things unfold naturally. Start letting things happen the way it's supposed to. Thanos, thank you for being here. So you're seeing 444 a lot. 444 for me means that your angels and your guides are with you. So if you're a Pisces, that makes sense because intuition is important. So is third eye and higher acknowledgement. So you could be high priestess energy. Thank you so much. And last but not least, we got our Taurus on here. We're going to do these Taurus earth signs real quick. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'll run right back through one more time for that Leo that was very persistent and waiting. It will be a little bit different of a card because you know what? You were late, so that might be something for you specifically. So we'll tap into your energy and see what it says. But for now, we're going to tap into that Taurus, that practical Taurus that is always wondering and worrying about how they gonna make it happen, how that money gonna flow in. We're gonna look at relationships and see if that money is coming through on there. Taurus in the house. We have any Taurus in the house? If not, it's okay. We're still gonna read the energy because you might have a placement or two in your chart. Be sure to pull your whole chart, guys, because you are more than just your sun, moon, and rising. You're also your Venus, your Chiron, and your North Node. There's so many placements that mean so many different things. If you need help on that, you can always reach out to me for an individual reading. I'm also on YouTube. Catch me on there, Eve the Empath, link in my bio. Thank you so much for joining today. Taurus, come through. What do we have for our Taurus energy? Taurus energy. We have refusing to see. Taurus is you're not seeing the truth. You're not looking at things from a whole perspective. Refusing to see means that you are not allowing spirit to download. It means that you are causing blocks within yourself, probably because you are dealing with some past trauma or some lifetime lessons. Usually it comes from mama wounds or father wounds. So if you have any of those things, release it so that you can hear from the divine, so spirit can actually tell you what it is that you need to hear. Let spirit direct your path. Let spirit give you what you need. Stop being so hard and wanting to protect every part of you that you can't even let love in. That's for you today, Taurus. Let the love in. And for our Leo, one more time. Let's get you. You ready? Are you still out here? If you still out here, let me know, Leo, where you at. If you ain't out here, I'm going to skip it. Leo out here. We out here. Heidi, thank you so much for joining. All right, there we go. El Papa, that's my Leo. I'm a Leo too, so I don't mind doing it again for you. Let's see what we have for you, El Papa. I would say this is really going to be more towards your energy because you specifically asked after. And I don't mind giving it to you guys. Healing relationships for our... Okay. We got sadness and isolation. Sadness and isolation. So what I'm seeing from this is that you've been in a spirit or a time of reflection and sadness. I actually know exactly what you mean, and I know exactly where you are. You're wondering why is it always passing you by? You want to know why you keep pouring so much in and it's always seemed to pass you by. When you try and you work really hard for these relationships, for things to work out, and it always feels like it's passing you by. And so you've been in this period of reflection, isolation, thinking, worrying, wondering when. Well, you're getting an answer now. It's time for that energy to be reciprocated for you. It means that right now you're in a period of receiving. So you're coming out of this isolation. You're moving towards your higher calling. You're moving towards the relationships that are going to be more fulfilling. If there's any other Leos on this call, if it's any more Leos on this live, understand that this period of isolation is coming out for you. Does that feel good to you right now, El Papa? Does that make sense? Do you have another question? Because I feel like you do. What I'm feeling in my spirit is you have one more question. Go ahead and answer it. Put it on the chat so that I can answer and address you right now, because you clearly called out for my spirit today. And I'm going to go ahead and give you what you're asking for. I see. Okay. So right now you're coming out of that. What you're feeling right now is not meant to stay. This illumination, this higher calling, this guide, this light that's flowing down from spirit, all you got to do is ask for it. Start thanking the universe for allowing you to see. The other card that came out, baby, for you was take the lead. So it's time for you to take the steps, okay? It's time for you to take the steps to move forward. You don't have to stay in anything that does not feel good. And you don't have to live in a state of depression, because Spirit didn't give you that. The Spirit says that I came to give you life, that you might have life more abundantly. That means that everything good is coming towards you if you allow yourself to feel that, okay? So don't allow all of the hardships and all of the lack of reciprocity to come in and harden you and make you feel like you never gonna win, because you are. That time is here, okay? All right, baby, that's for you. You can get over your ex. You got to give it to you first. I kid you not. I went through a really strong depression because I had met I did Aries already, but if you give me a minute, let me finish talking to this Leo, okay? I will give you what you need, Sheena, because I feel like you need me too. Now, I'm not going to do that for everybody. Don't be coming up in here trying to change up my program. But I've already tapped into El Papa, so I need to finish what we started. So, El Papa, when I was in this relationship, I had met a soul tie or a soul energy. Actually, it was a twin energy, and I think you understand what I mean when I say that. That twin energy feels so strong, and it feels like once you meet, you're like this. But the thing about a twin, if you're not healed and they're not healed, you are going to need to separate in order to heal. You understand what I'm saying? So when spirit is telling you to walk away and to let it go, you have to let it go, and you have to do the work on the inside. If you don't do the work on the inside, El Papa, you are not going to go where you need to go, and that is going to open up your heart. So what feels like being broken is now being expanded. Understand what I'm saying? So please, please, please allow yourself the time that you need to heal. This isolation that you have been in, it's okay, but please take time to work on your own heart first. And when you do that, that's when you will see life turn around for you, okay? Take the lead in your own life. There's so many good things coming through. And if you have any air placements in your chart, Spirit is saying, oh, I feel them chills coming through. You understand exactly what I'm talking about. You feel that. I'm grateful. Thank you, because you sent me energy, and I appreciate that. When you take the lead in your own life, you will see life change, okay? Aries, one more time for you, okay? We're going to do this one more time. Let's see what else. Aries, it was actually time for you to move on. That's what Spirit had for you. I remember very clearly. Spirit said, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. If it's job relationships, if it's personal relationships, you are ending cycles. Spirit said it was time for you to move on. That's the actual card that came out. But Shira, just for you, I'm going to pull you one specific card on the heart and on your relationships, okay? I know it will, El Papa. It's going to be okay. I feel you. I really do. A lot of people get on here and they may or may not be. I really don't know. It ain't my business. But when it comes to the heart, matters of the heart, and speaking to people, that's my gift. And I wear it with a badge of honor. Nothing feels better than being able to tap into someone's energy and shower them with the messages and the love that they need. This was my first live, and I really just wanted to give you guys a piece of me. So thank you so much for joining. And El Papa, it's going to be okay. Shira, where you at? Let me know you still here, because if you ain't here no more, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I appreciate you, but let me know you still here. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Honey, how are you? Cancer, we read you already, Cancer. Let me see if I can go back through and see what that Cancer was coming through as. Refusing to see. Cancer, you were refusing to see. That means you're not opening up your eyes. No, that was Taurus. I apologize. Taurus, that was refusing to see. Cancer, detach. It's time to detach. See things from a higher perspective. If you had death or loss or something like that, that's what you had going on. Geminis were, let's see what Geminis. It's time to shine, Gemini. Now that don't feel like that's what Gemini was. I can't remember. Let's see. Darkest fears. You was dealing with your darkest fears. It's time for you guys to start being more proactive and learning how to trust your gut. Trust that intuition. Pisces, intuition comes up for you all the time. So let's get this last little Aries coming through. And please, guys, don't forget to follow me on my channel. We got balance, baby. It's time for you to balance. That's funny because it's the card for Aries. Shira was Aries, and it was for moving on. But for you, Shira, because you asked me specifically, this is coming in as balance. It's time for you to balance your energies. It's time for you to let that masculine and that feminine energy work for you. By nature, the Aries have a tendency to lead more. It's actually in your chart, which means you take on a lot of masculine energy. But what I'm feeling for you is that you want to learn how to be a little bit more soft, or learn how to calm your energies down, not be so fiery hot, and so popping off all the time. That's what I'm hearing. Popping off. You pop off way too much, and it seemed like you should be a nice little calm energy, but you're not. Your ass be popping off. Balance, baby. You gotta have you some balance, okay? Libra, when you came through, I don't remember. Do y'all remember what it was for Libra? I can't remember. Libra was, let's see. Every time I tell him I'm leaving, he go crazy. What's your sign, baby? Sag. Oh, we did Sag energy. Well, when it comes to people, you don't let them run you. Y'all got commitment issues anyway, but when it comes to loving other people, you have to learn how to do what's best for you. If it means that you don't tell a person you leave, and then you just gotta go. When it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. You can't let nobody hold you hostage. But if you feel like you're in a place that's not safe, I would say find somebody that's safe to protect you. Don't get in a situation where you're gonna be hurting. Pisces, balance. Not Pisces, that's Aries. You need to find your balance. You need to find things that put you back in balance, okay? Who is Jasserbeck? What do you do? I don't know what you do. All right. Any more? Libra, we did you earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and honor you today, Maria. It's a special treat for Maria, okay? Let's see. Special treat for Maria. Spirit, give me something for Maria. She want to know about her heart, her relationship status. This could be business. This could be personal. This could be at work. Let's see. He is Sag, not me. It was the Sag that was coming through. Emily, I'm not doing are we meant to be together, honey. We doing just straight from the heart. What Spirit got for your heart. Maybe one day I'll do a live like that, but I would say if you want to find out specifically, you just go ahead and hit me up personally and we could do a reading together, okay? Aries, that was balance. Thank you so much. Spirit came through and said you need to learn on your balance. That was the last card that came through. Hi, Vicky. How are you? All right. Last card of the day, throat chakra. That is, you need to open up your throat. You need to speak your truth. You need to hear from a higher perspective. We already did Taurus. Taurus, you are blocked. You need to open up your heart. Spirit says specifically for you, you won't allow good or bad to come in because you put up so many damn walls, okay? So when you put up walls, you can't expect things to flow like they're supposed to. But back to that throat chakra. It's time for you to speak your truth. Open up your mouth and say what it is that you want. Go ahead and do what it is that you need to do so that you can have the life that you want. I'm about to sign off, guys. I appreciate you from joining. Please join me again. I might be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Love you guys. Bye.